Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Sam Show. We are on Auntie Tay's YouTube channel, and a fun fact about me is I got a lot of pets. I have 3 big boys, beautiful dogs that are the love of my life. I have 1 cat and 1 fish, and I'm obsessed with my pets. If you follow me on A Spark of Sam on Instagram, you've probably seen them a time or two, but today's project is showing you a chore chart of keeping all of our daily tasks with them in order for not only my husband and I, but for people when they watch our dogs when we're away, because yeah, it's a lot to do in a single day, and making sure those things get checked off is so nice. So I want to show you how we did it, and hopefully it can help you have a little bit of an idea of a schedule and routine you can do in your lives too. Let's go. Hey everyone, it's Sam from the Auntie Tay team, and you're watching The Sam Show. Let's go make some fun things. I'm starting off with this big dry erase whiteboard that I got from Walmart. I think I actually got it on clearance too, which was an extra score. And then on the Auntie Tay membership website, I'm going to styles and then going to fonts. And oh my gosh, there's so many amazing fonts. Honestly, I have almost all of these downloaded, but I'm going to show you how I did this for this video. So I clicked on Milan. I'm not sure how to say that, but it downloads to my computer, and then I click on the folder and I click on the style of font I want, and because I have a Mac, it will instantly just ask me to install it, and then I install it. By installing it here, it's installing it on my computer, which then means I can use it on Cricut Design Space, which I'm going to open Cricut up and show you right where you can find that. I add text, and then I go to the font drop down and I click on systems. From there, I'll either type in, or you can quick scroll to the name of the font that was installed, and I just scrolled and then clicked on it. From there, you do have to make sure that you weren't already logged in and on Cricut when you install your font. So if you installed your font, you had to exit out of Cricut and then log back in for it to register that you have a new font in the system. So I am just going to make a list of all of the things that I need to do for my dog's routine and everything that we do in a given day for them. Then I added a rectangle that's the size of my whiteboard, and I just sent it to the back, and this is how I'm going to lay everything out so I know the sizing and spacing of everything. This is just how I do it. Hopefully this helps. Then, for the sake of time and not wasting material, I made really thin rectangles for the lines. That's going to be the actual chart part of the whiteboard. And you could weld this all together. You could actually make a grid, but I kept them as separate lines because I did not want to waste all of that vinyl, and I did not want to weed everything. So I did attach all of the groups of words, and then I cut everything out. It was just so much easier. So you can see all the lines are just together, and I'm going to manually put them on one by one. I just wanted to save myself on supplies and weeding by doing it this way. And that was so satisfying. It was so satisfying. Sorry, I had to add that. And then I just went through and started weeding all of the little words out, and I weeded everything with vinyl. I love the clear grid line transfer tape for this because I can see what I'm doing, and the lines really help me line everything up so that something isn't, off kilter because that would bother me. And I use permanent vinyl because I wanted it to stick. So you can see it's Oracal 651 vinyl. Absolutely love it. Up at the top, I put the actual schedule, and then here in this bottom corner, I'm just putting how much they each get fed because that hasn't changed much. If that's something that changes a lot with your pet, you could always just put their name and then be able to write that in. But my animals have stayed the same for a few years now, so it makes it easy. And what I did is I just measured out with my ruler and made little marks on the whiteboard using a dry erase chalk marker. Both of them work. And I just kept going through doing every line, and it actually came out really straight. I was pretty proud of myself. If this is something you really worry about, you can always just make the whole grid on Design Space or however you prefer to design with. I didn't want to waste that much vinyl, and I didn't want to weed all of those little lines. And then any of the overhang I did off camera, I just took an X-Acto knife and cut it to size. I love how this looks. Like I said, I like using the chalk markers because I love the way they write on whiteboard, and they don't erase as easily as dry erase. They are a little bit stronger on there, and up at the top I'll write the date. And this is really nice like when we're traveling because people know what day it is, and you can even do a little key where different colors mean different people, so you can mark, whose turn it is to do something. I just absolutely love this. It is so helpful and gives me such a peace of mind knowing, everything's in order and everyone's getting taken care of. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you loved today's project and it helps you manage your pets a little bit better. See you next time.